All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Shakes.
Welcome back.
Just so I could listen to you guys fall asleep.
Week 10? Week 10?
Week 10 pickups, and we're back. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes. It's week 10, and you're hearing from your leader, the stat board. Week 10, I have 43, 31, and 2, 6, 2, and 1 in my locks. And so far, I've set myself up for a disastrous fail. As a lead all season through 10 weeks, I am setting myself up for disaster.
Good round of applause.
You've been on a fall, and I've been on a rise. I'm 39, 37, and 2, 5 and 4 in the lock of the weeks. Lock of the week's been bad, but
it's not a rise.
3 weeks in a row, Roman. We need to get better on the locks.
But my picks have been going up.
Picks are good, but people pay for the locks.
You're right. You're right.
Yep. 33, and 2. Just can't find a way to get above 500. I feel like I've been 500 since week 6, if I'm being honest. So that's 4 weeks in a row. I'm 500. Locks made an improvement. I'm 1-0 on my game of the years, which is way better than what my locks is. So that's all I'm going to mention in this brief introduction.
Oh, that's great. All right. Yep, this is Average Shakes week 10 pick'em. Give you a quick slate of games. We pick through them, not all of them. Just give you a nice card for you on your Sunday. First game, Texans taking on the Bengals in Cincinnati. We have the Bengals as 7-point favorites at home with the over-under set at 47.5 points. Trevor.
Bengals look good. Texans coming off a crazy 39-point dub at home. They're traveling to Cincinnati. The Bengals look back. Joe Burrow looks back. They're having a little problems at wide receiver, but he fucking threw 2 touchdowns to backup tight ends last week, it felt like. So looks like the wide receivers aren't even needed.
Jason Higgins did not practice today. It is Wednesday.
Give me the... What did you say the over-under was?
47.5.
Give me under 47.5. Under 47.5.
Wow.
Is that you? That's your official?
Yep. That's on the record, under 47.5.
All right. Give me... I mean, both of these teams are pretty hot right now. CJ Stroud, 5 touchdowns, 470 yards. All of his guys had like over 100 yards. They put on a show. Last second, 7 seconds left, touchdown after Baker Mayfield had just scored. Like, this team is electric. Give me the Texans covering the 7 points. I love that. And give me the over. I love the over in this one. Yeah, love football. I love football, and I absolutely love this game. This game is one of my favorites.
This game's one of your favorites? I'm so nervous.
Derek Stingley might even be coming back for the Texans this week. Who knows?
Defense, baby. Under.
Yeah, I'm not picking a side, money line, or spread. I'm just going with the over.
You're just hammering the over.
I like the points in this game. I hope CJ Stroud can keep it going and score as many points as he did last week.
I love this game.
Against this Bengals defense.
Absolutely love this game.
It's going to be scary. I feel like it's going to be a blowout or a nice game.
All right. Next game. We have the Packers taking on the Steelers in Pittsburgh. They are minus 3.5 point favorites, and the over and under is set at 39.5 total points.
Yep. 3.5 point favorites at home. Steelers are playing phenomenal football right now. Give me the under 39.5. And give me the Steelers minus 3.5.
All right.
That line, I don't like it. Don't like 3.5. But the lines I don't like, they end up hitting. So I'm going with my gut here. And the under 39.5, Steelers minus 3.5. Let's go. Here we go. Kenny Pickett, best fourth quarter quarterback in the whole world.
Fuck. You're right, Trevor. I hate this line.
Let's sweep them.
And I hate the Steelers. We're sweeping all these
I'm
picks.
going Steelers -3.5 as well.
I'm sweep. Are you sweeping the under?
Yes.
Yeah. I think this is a great bet here. I think the Steelers are definitely better than the Packers, and they can definitely cover 3.5 on them. The defense is gonna put Jordan Love in
A blender.
a
A
blender.
blender.
Good. I'm glad we're all on
And
the same
Kenny
page
Pickett
there.
scores maybe 20 points.
Glad we're all on the same page there. All right. Next game, we have the 49ers coming off a bye, taking on the Jags in Jacksonville. The 49ers are 3-point favorites, and the over-under set at 45.5
Brock Purdy's back.
points. Brock Purdy is the starter this week.
Chase Young back. CMC back.
Chase Young back. Chase Young was traded for. He hasn't played for the 49ers yet, but he will. He got the extra 2 weeks to prepare this defense. Yeah, this is going to be a great game. The Jags are red hot,
Yeah.
and the 49ers are stone
Ice
cold.
Ice cold.
Ice cold. Coming off a bye.
I'm going to be pissed because the next 3 days, there's going to be some bullshit stat about Kyle Shanahan is so good off a bye and Doug Peterson is so good off a bye. And I'm going to hear after we already have this podcast, which doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me, but some people it does matter to. Over unders 45.5, 44.5.
Give me the 49ers -3 points. I like that bet here. I don't really know what's going to happen. But this is a must-win game for Brock Purdy. Not for the 49ers per se, for the Jags, but Brock Purdy, this is a must-win. This is a character building. You've come off 3 pretty bad games, pretty banged up. You got a couple weeks rest. This is a must-win for Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy must-win game. You heard it here.
Must win game for Brock Purdy.
Yep.
Both these teams had buys.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah,
They've
I'm
been
going
staring.
49ers -3. I like this play. I like the 49ers. I think the Chase Young edition, just you have to win. You have to win now that you got your guy on the other side.
What are the 49ers? 5-3?
Jags are 6-2.
6-2. Yeah, the Jackson lose this game, so it's going to be 49ers -3. That's gonna be my pick. I'm going with the boys, but I can't see the Jags 7-2. I just can't.
And I don't really know about this over-under. It's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, I agree.
Vegas nailed that
A
line.
little scared.
Nailed that line.
Nailed it.
All right, next game we got the Lions taking on the Red Hot Chargers in Los Angeles. The Lions are -3-point favorites. They did come off a bye as well. Over under set at 48.5 points. The Lions are really good, man. The Lions are really good. The Chargers are coming off of 2 really good wins versus 2 really, I want to say, below average teams currently.
It's a good.
And the Chargers are 2-0 when I pick against them. So in this case, I'm going to pick the Lions to cover the 3 points away. Give me the Lions. I've been fading the Chargers, and they've been fading me.
And your picks have been slipping.
So, hey,
I mean, if that's a fair trade for you,
that's
so
a fair
be it.
trade for me.
So be it.
Every now and then I'll give my team, I'll throw them a bone.
I think I'm 6-1 on Charger games this year, picking on or against them. So I'm just saying, if I'm picking whatever game I pick, that's probably gonna be right.
All right, so can we hear your pick?
No, I want to hear Romans first.
I'm going Lions -3 also.
Shady knows his pick.
Lions had a bye. They got Amon-Ra coming back. This
Maybe
team should be
Montgomery.
on a tear. The Chargers have beaten teams they should beat for the first time in a while, and the Lions aren't a team they should.
They've beat up
so-
teams they should beat for the first time in a while. 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see what happens, but I think the Lions -3 is perfect.
All right, this is going to be the second ever Brandon Staley must-win game of the year for the Chargers. He wants
Wow.
to keep his job, so I'm going to let him keep it. Chargers +3 and the under 48 is my play this week.
Yeah, I kind of.
Bob said it before the podcast started. The Chargers defense is playing phenomenal against these below average teams, building up the confidence. Khalil Mack finally has 8 sacks on the year after getting 6 in one game in week 2. He's an absolute monster. Joey Bosa giving you the shrug after 1 sack every fucking game is fucking an animal. Derwin James is running over people. Man, this team is just ferocious. This team is good. And Brandon Staley is going to stay forever. Give me the Chargers +3 and the under.
Your only lie was your third to last sentence. He's not staying forever.
He's going to stay forever.
He's gone.
This is the second Brandon Staley.
You're taking the under as well?
You
said you liked it.
Yes, I am taking it as well. 48.5. It's a little bit too many.
It's 48.5. Perfect. That was 48.
I love the over. All right. Next game, final game, Sunday night. We got the Jets taking on the Raiders in Vegas. This is a pick'em game, so no favorite here. The over-under is 36.5 points. Yeah, this game.
What's the spread? Minus half a
Pick 'em.
point.
It's a pick'em.
Oh, yeah.
So it's same.
It's
-1.
It's money line game. Pick somebody. The Raiders coming off their biggest win of the season. Antonio Pierce led Raiders now. Been very good. Very, very good. Their one game. He's probably a different intensity to the Raiders, and I do like that for them. I'm not a Raider fan, but I think that is a great move for them. And then on the other side, we had the Jets, who just had a pretty embarrassing loss versus the Chargers. Ugly all sides of the ball, especially that offensive line, just god awful. Zach Wilson didn't really show much, but he did have more yards than Herbert passing, more yards than the Chargers offense. But in that type of game, the Chargers didn't need it. They played a well-rounded football game. The special teams game, the defensive game, offense was a little bit in there.
It was nice for our special teams to come in like that. They haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen the Chargers return a fucking kick?
Darren Sproles did it like 3 times a game.
Okay, yeah. How long
I think
ago
Desmond
was that?
King versus Steelers.
Oh, Desmond King. I forgot about that. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he
No.
does. I remember during interception to seal that game off. Just because any given Sunday, give me the Jets.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm going Raiders for sure. Antonio Pierce keeps this team rolling. And as long as Zach Wilson's quarterback for the Jets, they will be in shambles.
Who's the quarterback for the Raiders this week?
AOC.
Is he?
Yeah. This one's tough.
This is a tough game. I love the Jets defense, man.
Yeah. Like the Jets defense. And I think the Raiders D-line is better than the Chargers D-line, and the Chargers just obliterated them last week. But if the Jets can figure out and neutralize...
the Raiders D-line is better than the Chargers D-line?
Yes, 100%. 100%. If the Jets can figure out a way to neutralize
statement, huh?
Max Crosby...
I mean, I think they're pretty equal.
They have a chance.
Wow.
But Max Crosby's really fucking good.
Really fucking good. Huh?
Yeah.
Let me do the under... What is it, 36?
36.5.
Yeah, I'll do the under 36.5. Defense wins football games. And I'm gonna do Raiders money line too. I think the Raiders actually fuck.
It's on the paper.
I can still change it. So episode's still recorded.
It's on the paper. In ink, not pencil.
All right. Raiders money line.
I like the eyelid on that game. I love the eyelid on that game. I don't know. That game's a coin flip for me right now.
Shouldn't be.
Well, I was thinking
the Raiders should beat
the Raiders. Just see New York and what they did last week. They're just gonna do it again. But then I remembered last week was a revenge game for the coach.
Yeah.
So there's a little extra in that game.
I mean, if the Raiders could keep this rolling, that's one thing. I mean, it could.
What the Jets are 4-4. The Raiders are 4-5. Yeah, I can see. Raiders. Just win, baby. Not a game of the year. Let's come back down to earth, but just win, baby. Raiders money line under 36.5.
All right, my favorite time of the podcast, the not so average 6 parlay. Yeah, one game away last week. If you statistically added up Roman's 3 losses in a row,
Shut your face.
that would have made him the loser of the last one for us. Mine and Shetty's both hit last week. I had the over in the Texans Bucks game,
Yep.
and they almost doubled it.
Yep.
So that was a lock of a lifetime.
6 points.
That's a lock of a lifetime. So by all means, gentlemen,
By all means.
what are we thinking?
All right, I'm going to start off with the Cowboys -16. The Giants absolutely suck. The Cowboys lost on a heartbreaker
16.5.
That's great. It's going up. Give me it up to 20. Give me it up to 20. I don't care. Cowboys -16. They're going to win this game handedly. Tommy DeVito is no more DeVito. He's a loser. He's going to suck in this game. The Giants just suck all around. They're horrible. I don't even know how in the world they made the playoffs last year. I have no idea. Cowboys are going to come in, lay down the wood, stomp them at Jerry's World. Can't lose. Cowboys -16.5.
Let's hear it, Roman.
Frankfurt under, baby. 43.5 points is way too many points for the.
You're so dumb.
Why?
Bob asked, should we just add that?
You said no, so I just took it.
He wanted it, Shetty.
All right.
I
When
think
we
it's a great
lose,
pick.
when
43.5, that's a lot of points for these two teams, bro.
it loses, you've been wrong. You were wrong last Germany game. What makes you hear me right this Germany game? You're on a 3-game losing streak.
Turn it around,
You need to
buddy.
hit the lab. You need to hit the lab hard.
No.
You didn't hit the lab there. You just heard what we were talking about earlier.
No, fuck no.
You need to hit the lab.
Both these teams haven't scored over 17 points in the last 2 weeks.
All right, my game. I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns +6. I think that is way too many points for an interdivision rival game. I think the Browns looked really good last week with Deshaun coming back. Even though the Ravens looked absolutely great last week for the Seahawks, I think the Ravens need to come back down to earth. Everyone's talking about them right now. I saw an ESPN segment saying that the Ravens were the #1 team in the NFL. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
The #1 team in the NFL, the Ravens? Yeah, fuck off. That's my lock. Browns +6. They could even win that outright. That's a 217 money line right now if you grab it outright.
Insane.
All right. We had gonna lock mine in. We got under in the Frankfurt Colts versus Patriots game, under 43 points, which I actually think is a good bet. But Chetty's arguing with you just to argue with you.
That's because he's a freaking beach.
He's a bully. He's a bully. You're
You're a
0-3.
You gotta
What
take
is your record? What is my record? I'm 5-4 in lock of the weeks. What is yours?
I'm 1-0 game of the year. I don't care.
Oh my God,
I don't care what you are lock of the week. I'm game of the year. I'm 1-0.
I think Chetty's 3-6 lock.
3-6 lock. Of
I'm
the weeks.
undefeated in my game of the
Thank you.
year. The year,
Just-
not the week.
I
Just to
haven't even
have the
had a
stat-
game
just
of
the
the year
stat
yet.
line
Just
up.
wait on it.
Just to put the stat line out there for you. Just wait on the game of the year, Roman. You should upgrade this game to a game of the year just because of shitty.
Should I?
You should almost.
Dumb.
That should almost be a game of the year.
You think I'm a bully now? Wait till you lose that and I turn into a bully.
I'm not gonna do game of the year just because you said that.
My pick last week was almost game of the year.
I'm
Just
gonna
on
have a
top
game
of
of the
shit.
year soon, and they'll be 1-0 also.
Just wait. My game of the year might come till playoffs. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Yep. That was a great podcast, boys. Hope you all are winners. I hope the average 6 parlay hits. All right.
Let's go. Bet on it.
Not so average 6 parlay.
Like, comment,
Nothing wrong with being
subscribe.
average, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we're out.
Scene.